Good morning, everyone. I think it is morning in our country in India. Today is December 18th, Thursday. It's at like 8:37 p.m. here in Newark. As I've been saying, like we have the winter break right now. No college, no part-time job, just at home. So when there is a break or when there is a holiday or a day off, usually I watch some documentaries. I have studied in a local school in India, in a rural place where I have done my schooling in local language, all of that. But when I moved to Hyderabad to pursue my undergrad, I had no other choice other than to learn the language, English, which is really difficult for many of us who come from the rural backgrounds in India, especially from villages, small town. At least people who are privileged to born in cities like the big cities like Bombay, uh, Delhi, Chennai, Calcutta, or Bengaluru or Hyderabad, anywhere. People who are born in big cities, who studied in convent, all of that, they have a privilege to really learn the language, all of it. Um, and they are the ones who will be in the race to crack the IITs, NITs, AIMS exams, all of that. But I'm a very average guy. To be very honest, I'm a simple guy who come from um, Andhra Pradesh. It's a border place for Karnataka and Andhra. So Tungabhadra River. I really miss Hampi area. That is one of my favorite place in like whole places whatever I have traveled so far. So that's a little intro to me, like about me. I've studied my undergrad in like at Osmania University in 2012, done in BCom. Have chosen a different path instead of choosing maths, physics, chemistry, which I've done in my 10 plus 2. Uh, I don't know, for some reason, I just went ahead with commerce. Then, while studying, I have watched a lot of documentaries. That has become a crazy thing for me. From my childhood, I've been watching a lot of documentaries, all the wildlife documentaries, all the animal documentaries, all of that. Learning was always fun for me. Ask my mom or my brother or my friends how much I bother them asking a lot of questions about each and everything. Earlier, we didn't have Google, so we used to read general knowledge books to really understand. That what do I say? We had Google around 2004, 2005, when there is this internet boom which happened. We started using Google. I have my Nokia mobile set, which was a keypad mobile. I really liked that. That was my first mobile, Nokia one. I have enjoyed it, and that was fun. So that's how I have come across to the AI era. Studying, working, traveling across the country, all of that, and same time I have traveled for 12 years in India to all the states, have made friends across across states, in each state, in all the major states. Same time, have learned a lot of languages from India and really understood the culture, uh, the very basics, how the lifestyle is in India right now, or how was it in the past, because I am someone who have prepared for civil services earlier. Um, life life journey, it takes routes, different paths. So today here I am in the USA pursuing my MS in finance at University of Delaware, with all the support, everything from people in my life, to name some: Sada, my younger brother; Vinayaka, my manager; my mom, my brother, my friends, or anybody who helped me in the process to reach here. Really a big thank you to all of you. Same time, I have really understood that it is not all the glory thing what we see, everything far from here, like how the perception about India, or about Indians, how we are treated in the USA or at any country. For an example, I'm not taking specifically about any country, but in general, like how India is portrayed across media, or how it is reported in the news, or how it is represented, because we need a voice to speak about our country. We know about our country. We are like 1.41 billion population, massive youth, young population, huge resources, the largest population, largest democracy on earth. Um, we have everything. So life, India has given me everything. My friends, my family, my dogs, all of them, all the life, all the joy, whatever I had so far, everything has to do with India. So after God, I love India the most. That's all I can say. Lord Shiva, I believe he's my father. That's all I have to say. Uh, then India, it is my home. I don't belong to a specific state, as I said. Have been traveling from past 12 years to each state, and my favorites: Karnataka, Himachal Pradesh. Um, I can't say why Tamil Nadu, Kerala. There is Bengal. There is a connection with each of these states, because maybe because of the friends I've made throughout the journey, and because of those friends, I've learned all the languages, and I am being introduced to these cultures, the Bengali culture or the Tamil culture, the Pahadi culture in Himachal. Um, Jango Puja bhai, namaste आप लोग के लिए. So this is how my life has been. So all I can say is, like, I have studied from a very good universities while I was studying in India. Um, So here you go. This is a little presentation for our country that I have prepared today. So this is the first video I want to do today, to showcase the world what India is actually. Someone who really have seen India through all sort of lens. Uh, Ranging from Deccan to the Malabar coast to Western Ghats to the Himalayas in Kashmir to northeast Meghalaya, Chirapunji, Bangladesh border to Jodhpur in Rajasthan, as well as Mumbai city and Namamangaluru. Um, Trivandrum and Kanyakumari. So this is how I have seen India, and this is our Taj Mahal, our famous thing, and see how this is getting pale yellow color, thanks to the global warming and the amount of carbon emissions that happening across India or in Asia. Um, Unfortunately, we can't do anything rapidly overnight, but we have to protect, we have to guard what we have to conserve and protect. Tamil Nadu is a best example, the way they maintain temples which are like ancient, like centuries old temples in Karnataka, in Andhra Pradesh, in Kerala, uh, in South India, especially the temples, they're preserved the way they were hundreds of years ago. Hampi is my favorite place, as I always say. And then, so the intro for this is my intro. As I said, I've studied my BCom in Osmania University, and then I did my MBA, distance MBA in Bharatidasan University from Tiruchirappalli in Tamil Nadu. I've started my career with UBS and then worked with Deloitte, moved to PepsiCo, worked with Honeywell. Before moving to the USA, I have worked with Novo Nordisk, and currently I'm studying at University of Delaware. So what I'm trying to do is trying to educate myself about India, about our country, what India is really. Do we really take time to study about these things? I don't think many of us are really investing time in learning about our own culture, about our own language, or trying to explore other language, or trying to be open. Because the main problem in India or anywhere across the countries is majorly the language problem. आई एम एन एग्जाम्पल हु कैन स्पीक इन हिंदी. मैं హిందీ में बात कर सकता हूँ. ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. నేను తెలుగులో మాట్లాడగలను. నా తమిళ పేస முடியும் எனக்கு. Whatnot. I can speak a better English than an average Indian can, while coming from a rural background. So that is what I have learned throughout this life. So for me, India is India. I don't belong to a specific state, as I say, I belong to India. So every one of us should feel proud about saying that I belong to India, rather than saying I belong to Bangalore or I belong to Mumbai, I come from Maharashtra. No, we are all Indians. Proudly say that I am an Indian. So when you really feel that unity, this is one country, that's it. That's the magic. That's all I want all of us to feel. All of us, all the Indians, we all should feel united like a one big family. The concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbam, that's a very ancient Hindu philosophy, which means like a universal family. So Bharata Vamsham, Bharata Desham. So that's how the country has been derived, the Indus Valley civilization. So we all have been one, not many, just due to the constitution changes or the language bifurcations that happened just few uh, years back, like maybe 70, 80 years or so. That's all. Before that, India was one. There was Madras presidency, there was a Bengal presidency, there was a Bombay presidency, there was a Punjab presidency or province, central India or a Deccan or Malabar. So this is how India was. So languages was never a problem. Languages were never a problem. While we had a lot of kingdoms, all of it princely states, all of that. We were dealing with the British, but right now we have an independence. But we are fighting among ourselves in India, like each language versus each language, like north versus south, east versus west. Why? What are we trying to achieve by doing it? I am an example. My best friend is an example, and all other friends I have throughout this journey I have made have at least learned other language other than their first language from different part of country. So that I can proudly say it's a skill, it's an art. If you can learn a different language and if you can integrate yourself to that language or that culture, that's the best thing you can do instead of showing a discrimination or bias towards that language. So my message to the world as well as to the fellow Indians, all of us, is let's really understand what India is. Let's really not just from a bird's eye perspective what we see in the news, those breaking news, all of it. Instead of it, let's really learn about our country first. Let's educate the world about our country, what really our country is. Then we need not say why our country is great. And that's all I want to do during my holidays. Really want to understand everything about our country. Since I am away from India, I miss the country the most. So that's all I have to say. And there is a lot of bias towards Indians or India, or how it's narrated in the West. So let's change it. Let's give India a voice, and it's time for India to shine again, because it deserves the respect, the value, everything, because it is the great country, and I am a proud Indian. So let's all unite together and do it. We can do it. So then, this is our flag. This is the world map, what we are seeing. So the world is so big and massive, and in the world, this is our country. This is where we are. And in city, which city you are, which area, which colony you are, so we are very small compared to the world or the universe. So our ego of a pride of a language should never be there, because we are very small in front of the world. That's a simple logic in life, at least what I follow. That is my logic. It is worth really understanding what I'm saying. Then our national anthem, Jana Gana Mana. So it was written by Rabindranath Tagore. And then it was written on December 11th, 1911. Then it was first song on December 27 in 1911. It was declared as a national anthem on Jan 24th, 1950. The playtime for this is 52 seconds approximately. The underlying message is it's like pluralism or unity in diversity. That's what I have been trying to say. India is like massive big country with a lot of diversity, but at the same time we are all Indians. That's what it is. So I want to stand up and sing the song. Since it's like our national anthem, we should really stand up and sing when we do it. um, जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल भंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उत्थल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष माघे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. So that's the respect I have for my country and for our national anthem. So that's all I have to say. And this is the meaning. So it literally is translated. It was written in Bengali, and when it's translated to English, he have spent some time at Madanpalli in Andhra Pradesh, and then the musical notations, all of it. So the meaning is, thou art the ruler of the minds of all people, dispenser of India's destiny. The name rouses the hearts of Punjab, Sindh, Gujarat, Maratha, of the Dravida and Orissa and Bengal. It echoes in the hills of Vindhyas and Himalayas, mingles in the music of the Yamuna and Ganga, and is chanted by the waves of Indian Sea. They pray for the blessings and sing the praise, the salvation of all people in the hand, thou dispenser of India's destiny, victory, victory, victory to thee. So that's the meaning of our song. So we should really be proud about India and maybe sing about it, not just skip when you go to a movie theater, but at least practice it when you are in India. At least respect your own country, our own country. That's all I have to say. Then this is the political map of our country. So as we can say, we have a lot of states, everything, and this is the union territories, states, capitals, all of it. Eventually I want to do like a series about everything, about politics, about geography, about each state, and then maps. What are the major map? What are the cities? So across the world there is a perception that India is still rural country. What we have to really make sure we deliver the message with a clear definition of what a city is, because we have Mumbai, we have Delhi, we have Bengaluru, we have Chennai, we have Hyderabad, we have Kolkata, we have Kochi, we have Trivandrum, we have Srinagar, we have Lucknow, we have Jaipur, we have Jodhpur, we have Pune, we have Vishakapatnam, we have Madurai, we have Coimbatore, we have Rajahmundry, we have Hyderabad, we have Gulbarga, we have Mysuru, Mangaluru, a lot of places, a lot of cities. So India is not a small village or anything, how it is portrayed. Then our national highways. This is our district map as well as the physical map. And that's all I have to say. In entire world, this is where our India stands, and our ego is not bigger than our country. So let's not fight over a language, but let's unite across, and to showcase the power of India and what Indians really are. Let's not fight among ourselves, guys. Let's unite. Let's learn each other's language. Let's enjoy each other's food, music, movies. Let's integrate the Northeast into our country because we see them as different. So north, west, south, east, northeast, everything belongs to India. That's all for today. Jai Hind. I'm your Mugli. Bye.